Welcome to Rajendra Tandon videos. In this video, I am taking up 4 problems specific to the human ear. A matter of precaution, hearing any sound, even if it is music at very high volumes, is a threat to the health of our hearing system. It causes irreversible damage in the end. Persistent earache indicates an infection. This must be taken care of without any loss of time. Problems relating to loss of hearing faculty require attention. This loss is a social embarrassment. However, it is largely a reparable handicap. With age, most of us experience some hearing loss. So do factory workers toiling in an environment of noise. Rock music, heavy drum beats, electronic and otherwise, played at high decibels, play havoc with our sense of hearing. Avoid them. The first issue that I am taking up today is deafness, which is defined as a partial or total loss of hearing. Some people are born deaf, others experience deafness because of age. Certain ear problems can cause a temporary deafness. At times, deafness is hereditary. A deaf child does not develop speech partially or fully. Homeopathy provides a number of good remedies for deafness in the given situations. When the ear has pus with pain and swelling, the patient has been working in water and therefore the pus has been generated. Give calcarea carb 200. If deafness is accompanied by eczema of the ears, use calendula mother tincture. For local applications, the eczema is worse in damp surroundings. In case the deafness is accompanied by roaring and humming noise, a tinkling sound, give causticum 200, causticum 200. And if there are fissures in the ears, cracks in the skin, the inner ear is dry, hissing sounds, booming of guns, and the patient hears better in noise, he needs graphites, graphites 200. When deafness is accompanied by fetid pus in ears, stinking, shooting pain, whizzing, throbbing sound, use Herpes sulf 200, HEPARSULPH. Pus in the Eustachian tubes, roaring noises, requires hydrestis 30, HYDRASTIS 30. And if the Eustachian tubes are obstructed, give iodum 30, iodum 30. If the deafness comes because of chronic coryza, running nose, thick or thin, we prescribe Kali Mur, KALI MUR 200. And if the external ear is red, swollen, the hearing is diminished, Pulsatilla 30 comes in and it helps a lot. Eustachian tube is a narrow canal that joins the middle of the ear to the back of the noise. The obstruction of the Eustachian tube for any reason can cause acute, unbearable pain and temporary deafness. It happens quite often when you are flying. The problem is caused by change of pressure while driving, diving, or during the landing of a flight. It can also be caused by common cold. The patient should move his jaw in a chewing and swallowing motion and try to force breath out through the ears with the mouth and the nostrils closed. It helps in most cases. In chronic cases, the medicines noted under are of great help. Before undertaking an activity wherein the blockage can occur, take a dose of Kali Bichrome 200. Repeat a few minutes before the descent of a flight. Take Belladonna 200 in case nothing helps and the pain persists. For unbearable pain in the Eustachian tube, we require Belladonna 1000. In chronic sinusitis cases, the most useful medicine is Kali Bichrome 200, Kali Bichrome. There is inward drip of mucus that is tough to take out. There is severe pain in the frontal sinuses and eye sockets. These are such clear-cut symptoms that you cannot go wrong. In chronic cold, where the mucus flows outwards easily and it is green, grey, yellow, give Pulsatilla 30 and you would get relief. The next item in this video is herpes, which is an inflammation of the skin or of the mucous membrane characterized by clusters of vesicles that tend to spread like small pimples. If herpes come behind the ears, on nape of the neck, if there is ulceration, swelling, give Sepia 200, SEPIA 200 for a few days. It's an excellent cure. We take up Meniere's disease, which is an acute though rare condition in which the fluid in the inner ear increases suddenly. The balancing mechanism swells, the condition recurs, hearing worsens with successive attacks. The loss of hearing can be permanent in course of time. I would suggest medical consultation. The symptoms are pain that causes incapacitating dizziness, nausea, vomiting, sensation of the room spinning around, the victim falls to the ground, simultaneously deafness and a ringing noise in the affected ear, abnormal jerky movement of the eye. Consult a doctor urgently. You can't just ignore this problem. In the meantime, for buzzing and ringing in the ears, for defective hearing, better in open air, worse in warm damp weather, give Carbo Sulph 30, CARBO SULPH 30. For sudden vertigo, giddiness starting in the ears, while deaf to voices, sensitive to high-pitched sound, mind you, deaf to voices and sensitive to high-pitched sounds, there is buzzing in the ears, give Chenopodium 30, CHENOPODIUM 30. If the patient hears loud pistol-like sound, buzzing, roaring, if he has caries, that is cavities in the mastoid, a bone behind the ears, if there is fetid pus, an excellent remedy is Silicea 200, SILICEA. Please listen to the symptoms carefully and select the medicine. Most of the time you would get benefit. Thank you for listening to this video.